February 2025 on World Wetlands Day, African Centre for Environment, Energy and Climate Advocacy stood here at Ondiri Wetlands with a commitment to restore ecosystems and strengthen climate resilience. Together with friends of Ondiri, we planted bamboo trees, not just as a symbolic act, but as a long-term investment in restoration. That day, our hands were in the soil and our focus was on the future. Wetlands are natural carbon sinks. They regulate water systems. They protect biodiversity. Protecting them is climate action in practice. This year, we returned for monitoring and evaluation because we believe climate action does not end with planting. It continues with accountability. We assessed growth performance, documented progress, and evaluated the health of the bamboo planted 1 year ago.
And today here we are with my team. We are coming to see the work that we did last year, date 13th of January 2025, where we planted some of the bamboo that you can see me holding. And you can see this bamboo that we planted here in this Ondiri Wetland. It's called the Dendrocharamus asper. It's in the class of the giant bamboo that is doing so well here in this wetland. And now we are here to do the thinning, or to remove some of the wanted shoots like this one, where maybe somebody was passing and they interfered with the apex hormone that is called auxin hormone that controls the trophism and the geotrophism of this plant, so that now it doesn't develop, the hormone doesn't go to feed the lateral bands. And today we have seen what we tried here is working, and we are going to scale it up because the functions of bamboo are well elaborated, that bamboo will help this ecosystem even in doing air filtration, in doing water filtration, in holding this ecosystem together, and also preventing the water that comes from our farmlands penetrating into this wetland with a lot of chemicals. So we want now to go into large scale of making sure that we partner well with and do a very good framework with the Ondiri Wetland conservation team, that we will do a massive protection of this wetland at the edges, where we will make sure that the Dendrocharamus asper that is working here now is well planted around this ecosystem, so that now even if there are commercial buildings that are coming up around this wetland, anything that comes from them doesn't get into our wetlands. We know very well that the Ondiri Wetland is the one that feeds the city of Nairobi, and through our own efforts, we will be able to put more energy here and make sure that this ecosystem is protected. You can also see that other species are within this place. You can see the biodiversity here is well improving. If you compare it with last year, you can see some birds have come back. You can see butterflies. You can see now a clean water that is just flowing. You can hear the whispers of the bird. You can see the flowers of some of the water lilies that are in this ecosystem. It means that the water quality is really improving because of the activities that are going on here. We will also be able to empower this community by training them on how to value add this bamboo and how to do management of bamboo, so that anytime they experience something of this nature, they are able to handle it before it becomes a crisis within the bamboo plantation. So for us, it's just to say that we are committed to do ecosystem rehabilitation and more so protecting our water catchment towers, whereas we know that even wetlands are some of our water storage tanks. They are natural water storage tanks, because you can see it from what you can see. The other places are just dry, but this wetland is so full of water that it is just stalling for all of us.
So my name is James Geshomo. I'm from I work here at the Ondiri Wetland. Actually, we are a CBU, and our main work is normally the restoration, the conservation, and the creation of the advocacy of our wetland, because as we are all aware of the significance of this our wetland. First of all, it is a habitat for more than 200 documented species of birds. It is the source of the Nairobi River through the Nyongala outlet, which is the farthest source of the Athi River Basin. It also recharges the Kikuyu Springs, which is the source of the water to the State House, which was piped as early as in 1906. Also, our work mainly involves the taking care of these trees after they are being planted. Yeah, and one of the things that we use to align ourselves to the SDG number 13 on the climate action, we are using the aspect of using some of the medicinal trees to bring out the aspect of conservation. And for instance, today we've been taught on the maintenance of the bamboo through the thinning process. The bamboo itself has a lot of medicinal significance, like it's one of the trees that can be used by a pregnant woman and it's maintain pregnancy. It also produces a shampoo that accelerates the hair growth, and it also has an anti-aging effect. So generally that's what we do. We have been commissioned by the Nairobi Rivers Commission under the work of Climate Works. So we interact with our various partners. When they come, they plant their trees. Under the work of the Climate Works, we are left taking care of them, watering them, and the aftercare that is required. And we are lucky having various partners, including the one that we have had today, the one that deals with the climate advocacy, and we are glad having them here today.
Environmental restoration is not a one-day event. It is a journey. At African Centre for Environment, Energy and Climate Advocacy, we remain committed to restoring ecosystems, strengthening partnerships, and building climate resilience through action and evaluation.